everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining us again for another video. Today, we're beginning our journey through the DC animated universe. I don't know if we'll be doing every single one of these or if we'll just be hitting some of the high point ones, but we will definitely be knocking out quite a few. And the reason we're doing that is because it won on our Patreon exclusive poll. Every tier on Patreon can vote, so if you'd like to have some input going forward for future movies and stuff, make sure to check that out. Now, that's not entirely true. This technically won second place, the DC animated stuff, with Dune 1 and 2 ultimately winning the overall poll. But Dune is just two movies, and we've gotten a ton of people requesting us to begin or at least watching Flashpoint Paradox. So we figured with it coming in as a close second, we'd go ahead and work our way into that. So we will be doing Dune 1 and 2 as we're doing some of these as well. I have not seen this movie. I know it's also based on a graphic novel, I believe. I also know that the Flash movie, the most recent one, was based loosely around this, so there might be some similar story beats. But from what I understand, this movie has a higher reception from both critics and general audience members. We watched the live action Flash movie, so if you'd like to see us react to it, you can watch it up here. Our general thoughts were that it was fine. There were some high points, like I love seeing Michael Keaton come back. I didn't think it was like this dumpster fire of a movie that a lot of people online were saying. It wasn't one of my favorites. I categorized it as just fine. I have seen some animated DC movies. Under the Red Hood is an example of one that I saw and I absolutely loved. It blew me away. It exceeded my expectations. I know that that's not technically a part of the DC animated universe, so we might maybe go back and do something like that as we're doing something. We might be kind of all over the place, but try to stick to the DC universe being in a linear story. All that being said, how are you feeling going into this?
I am interested. When I was a child, I remember watching animated superhero TV episodes. I can't give you the name of it because I honestly had no idea what I was watching, but I knew that Batman was in it, Harley Quinn was in it, and I remember enjoying it. Not really knowing what was going on, but I remember enjoying it. On the same token, DC for me has been rough. I love Batman. I think that's their best character. But everything else I feel like that we've watched that's DC has just been okay. It hasn't been like a Marvel, like, oh my gosh, this is insane, this is so good. With that said, I'm excited to check it out.
I'm pretty sure that the animated superhero show that Jen watched was the Batman animated series, because we've done some things in the past where I've shown her like pictures or whatever. I have a signed picture of Kevin Conroy's Batman from Kevin Conroy. I remember Jen being like, oh yeah, I think I used to watch that. When we did the our Batman short film, I recreated one of the scenes from the opening of the Batman animated series. So if you want to check that out, I'll put that up here too. We did that about a year and a half, 2 years ago. As far as DC being a little rough, that's generally the consensus when it comes to live action stuff. With it changing now, or Marvel is not a guaranteed hit anymore, the animated DC stuff has been exceptional. It's where like DC has really shined. The only other thing is that the Green Lantern's in this movie, and I know Jen has no exposure to the Green Lantern so far because he has not been in any live action property that we've seen. Yes, I know the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern thing, and that's sort of its own thing. And we might do that at some point down the line, but we just got to go into this like fresh, almost like a somewhat mini reintroduction to these characters, because these are not the live action characters that we've been following. It's a separate thing. But I'm so excited to check it out. Before we get into it, we can't forget the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day comes from when we did The Flash a couple months ago. I like the movie, but the original Flashpoint story is so much better. And they left out the best character. TV show did it better, but I also just like Grant Gustin. Grant Gustin is the Flash in the CW live action show. I do love that line though. Why did you help me? Because you needed help. That's what a superhero is supposed to do. You just help because you need it. Highly recommend you check out the animated Flashpoint movie. 10,000 times better than any other rendition of the story. I'm excited, so let's go ahead and do that. Justice League, the Flashpoint Paradox.
What year did this come out?
2011, 2013.
You're supposed to stunt for people who need help!
Not so fast, Barry Allen. Grandma taught me a prayer. Accept the things you cannot change, have the courage to change the things you can, and have the wisdom to know the difference.
Don't they teach that at like AA and stuff?
You will.
Yeah.
It's a good bit of wisdom.
Oh no.
Jeez. Oh, Mom.
Okay, so this is, oh gosh.
Should probably get that kid out of here, guys.
We know her son Barry will need all our prayers and help.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Jeez, Barry's looking stalked.
If I just ran a little faster, I'd have been there.
What was that saying your mother had? About accepting the things you can't change?
There's a Flash museum.
A break-in at the Flash Museum. See you later.
It's got a pretty star-studded cast. Michael B. Jordan's in this. Kevin Conroy is Batman, of course.
Well, Flash, it looks like you're the bottom, and I'm the top.
I'm surprised they got a lick on him.
That sucks.
Captains Boomerang and Cold. The gang's all here.
Gang's all here.
The gang's all here.
So this little reunion is about revenge? None of you clowns are smart enough to pull this off.
You're quite right, of course, Flash.
Reverse Flash.
What?
AKA Zoom.
What?
It's like a nega Flash. Bad Flash.
I'm gonna bring this shrine to your ego.
Just, it is what it is.
They reverse the color.
Yeah, I know. It's a reverse Flash. This is her introduction to Zoom. Because he just stole his costume.
What is this? Something I attached to your belts as I made my entrance.
You don't have to kill thousands of innocents to bring me down.
But I choose to, knowing it will make your last moments pure agony. The adhesive will never completely liquefy, regardless of speed.
Now you got no choice, Thawne. Disarm the bombs, or you blow up with us.
Yeah.
Like thong?
Thawne.
It sounds a lot like thong.
You know, hey, you guys asked for this. Yeah.
I agree.
Kevin Conroy, baby.
But Flash is like
What's wrong with his face? we're just having fun, guys. Just relax.
Clearly, you should
That's
never
the
do
Green
this
Lantern.
stuff without me. You end up with crap all over
What's
yourself.
the symbol mean?
It's a lantern.
It's a lantern?
Yeah, well, it really means like willpower. Will.
We'll attempt to disarm the devices once sufficiently isolated. Lantern, we're running out of time.
Hal, go.
His name's Hal?
Hal Jordan, yeah. It's a shame because he's like one of the best like Justice League members through various different reasons. He was never a part of the live action stuff, except for the one movie.
Why haven't we watched the movie?
It was not very good, and it's not a part of the other like Zack Snyder stuff.
I'd suck it in if I were you.
I've got 1 million microbes eating the bomb's wiring.
Aquaman was kind of always a joke because he was just like the guy that talks to fish. So when they did the Jason Momoa stuff, they were trying to like rebrand his image.
And who's that blue guy?
I think that's the Atom thing. Oh, that's cool. He's gonna let it explode in his hands.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Got that timing just right.
Yeah.
You may have minimized the destruction, but the final bomb will still turn this monument to your ego into your own tomb.
It is weird to have a museum to yourself, Flash.
You may have my powers, Thawne, but you have almost zero imagination about using them.
Oh.
Looks like 25th century technology is pretty delicate.
I've notified Star Labs to ready a cozy little cell for you, Professor.
But no matter how fast you run, you can't save everyone.
Thawne's a classic sociopath. They have a knack for knowing just what will get under your skin. You okay?
Batman's so concerned.
Don't worry about me, Bats. I'm fine.
Bats?
We're live outside the Cold Museum, where Citizen Cold is battling Captain Boomerang.
Doesn't anyone call the cops anymore?
So in this, Flash is a detective?
He's supposed to work like in forensics.
After the Flash has taken care of Citizen Cold. Huh?
Barry, are you all right?
Mom? Mom?
Aren't you dead?
You promised me you'd take me to dinner on my birthday.
I could never forget you.
People have been acting so strangely with this terrible war hanging over their heads.
I think it probably has something to do with me being...
Gay.
What?
It's okay.
I'm the Flash.
Oh.
Fastest man alive, fights crime, very famous superhero.
You mean like Batman?
Oh, yeah.
Batman using guns. It's definitely an alternate version.
Yeah.
Just Batman running around with a Glock, just popping off villains. That's enough, yo-yo girl.
Oh.
Batman being undone by the yo-yo.
Is it really a yo-yo?
I don't know. It just looks like one.
Where's the Joker?
Oh.
It's on the tip
I like the
of
red
my
eyes.
tongue.
Let me help you get it off.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Cyborg? I surrender.
She slipped.
Aren't you wondering how I found you?
Thermal vision.
That's not Kevin Conroy's voice either.
Over 100 million people died when Atlantis sank Western Europe into the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
When the Amazons invaded the United Kingdom and renamed it New Themyscira.
Oh, okay.
If we want to win this thing, we need the best tactician on the planet.
War's over, soldier. You just don't know it yet.
So Batman's pretty different.
Yeah, I'm guessing that that's not Bruce Wayne. There's a comic run, I don't know if it's a part of this, where different events unfolded.
No, I don't need help. Everything's fine now.
Mommy! How is my little angel?
Welcome to the rest of life for the rest of us here, Barry.
You are the James Bond of superheroes. Turned you into the Unabomber.
Oh, Ted Kaczynski. Oh.
Who the hell?
Oh my gosh.
Bruce, wait!
Bruce is dead. I watched him die.
Bruce died, and you lived. You're Thomas Wayne.
Where Bruce and his mom died in the alley instead of Bruce's parents. And Bruce's dad survived and became Batman.
Oh, nice.
You're an American. He's resisting the lasso of truth. How is that possible, Queen Diana?
Queen Diana.
Who are you?
My name is Colonel Steve Trevor of the United States Special Forces. I'm here to retrieve Lois Lane. Lois Lane is a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist who's been embedded in New Themyscira for 3 months. She's also one of the most beautiful women I've ever met.
Until now, you mean. Find me this Lois Lane. Yes, my queen.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I think, she and Steve in the original run had like a thing together. So that's what makes that all the worse.
You have 9 more fingers. I suggest you tell me how you found out about me. Mention my dead son again, and I will break out my surgical instruments.
My uniform is in that ring.
His fingers.
See? I told.
What?
The man this uniform belongs to. My opposite. The Reverse Flash.
What kind of name is Eobard?
My wife whenever we watch these.
The Speed Force allows both of us to bend the laws of physics using super speed. And Diana and Arthur are about to start World War III.
That popped out of his
He hates you.
ring?
So much
It would like pop out and he would quickly put it on using the Speed Force.
You'd be amazed the monsters this world can create. If I were to help you, what exactly would we need?
Unbelievably bad weather.
Welcome to Gotham.
Sorry about your fingers. Everybody chill.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gross.
These are all characters in the comics?
Yeah. Oh. Like Luthor with his gun. People shooting sonic waves and stuff. I got my Glock though. Oh.
Surface dwellers, my lord. Not
Lord.
Amazons.
Meddlers or no survivors.
Oh!
I need to recreate the conditions of the accident that turned me into the Flash.
You know, they say that lightning doesn't strike the same place twice.
It's actually not true.
We saw him do this before, right? Like recreate.
Yeah, did he do it in the movie? I can't remember.
I feel like he did.
He probably did.
Crap.
Just like catches on fire. Batman.
Oh, no.
Batman's like, oh, shoot. He like digs a hole and buries him. I hope nobody comes around here snooping. I totally signed off on that.
I just need a little more time, Mr. President.
Is that Obama?
There is no more time.
I like how Obama's canon. To be fair, Obama was also in some Marvel comics too.
Oh, this is Superman.
He is chiseled in this. Oh.
Did they make babies?
I guess.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Just gotta watch.
She just walks around like that?
Yeah, I guess.
She killed her?
Jeez. She took her.
Oh!
Man, talk about losing your head. Oh, I guess they just killed Bruce in this.
What's wrong with her?
Might have been the Joker's gas or something.
Oh my gosh.
No! Somehow I remember things from this timeline, but I can remember my world as well. A world where Aquaman would die before harming innocent people. Soon I'll forget my timeline and everyone in it. My wife, your son, we try again.
I'm surprised this Batman's like going along with all this.
Yeah.
They will pay for what they did to Queen Mary.
I told you never to speak her name.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you did get deep in the Amazonians, the Amazons.
Holden Thomas Hardman.
I know, he's acting like, how dare you? It's like, well, I mean, some of this is kind of on you, Ox, you know?
Then just try to douse the flames a little faster this time, okay?
I don't know if you should be doing this.
Is this the same night?
Oh.
Oh, he was gonna die?
Told you I was fast.
Sure, Batman, maybe you should do that too.
The Amazons captured some of Aquaman's advanced scouts. They remain defiant in the face of...
Jeez.
Don't worry, Hot Legs. We're on your side.
Though our appearance is somewhat frightful, we're...
the Resistance.
I don't know what you think just happened, but there ain't no speedster on this team.
Here, you need a suit, and I'm not about to loan you one of mine.
I had to make some last-minute alterations.
Oh, and who's this handsome devil? Pilot. Died on impact?
In the comics, that guy, he crashed that alien spaceship, and before he died, he gave the Green Lantern ring to Hal Jordan.
There's no metahuman that fits that description in this reality.
I'm not so sure. It hit a city.
Metropolis, 30 years ago. What makes you think your space baby survived?
He's a tough cookie. We want to find the alien who crash-landed here in Metropolis.
Alien? Classified information. We need it, and you can get it. He wants to stop the war, so do we. That's all he needs to know. If you want me on your little suicide squad.
Yeah, little suicide squad. What are we, some kind of suicide squad?
Listen, I don't know what changed your mind, or why, but with you on board, we can save the world from this war.
He's not trying to save the world. He's trying to save his son.
Oh!
Are you okay?
This is the most powerful being on the planet? Help. Friend?
That's right.
Friend?
Cyborg here is your friend. I'm your friend too. He needs the sun.
Cyborg, stand down. You have exceeded your authority.
So beautiful.
Oh.
No!
How long does it take Superman to like regenerate?
Yeah, it should be pretty quick.
Oh, it's not like weeks?
No. 30-second sun bath ought to get him right as rain.
friends.
Oh. Okay. Honestly, I feel like there'd be a huge psychological impact if this was the case. Like where he could barely speak English, you know? Like I don't know how altruistic he would be without his upbringing in Kansas with the Kents.
This is a little bit of the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Don't forget my son.
There you are, baby. Hold still for highball. Beware my power, asshole.
Beware my power. Green Lantern's light is one of his catchphrases when he's a Green Lantern.
Oh, Green Lantern? I thought that was like Maverick.
Oh. Well, pretty sure he's dead now.
Continue invasion preparations.
Well, there goes Hal Jordan.
He's with us. Now shut up. What's
Jesus!
The final battle between Atlantis and the Amazons has begun.
Enjoy the things you love with the time we have left. There's bound to be looting in Gotham by now.
Bruce would have come.
Lois Lane was an embedded reporter turned resistance fighter. A super being who could move in the blink of an eye. If it was him, why let Lane live, much less help her?
Why let himself be seen?
Incoming!
Kill them all! You've got to put an end to this.
That's Scarecrow.
You're going to destroy the only world we've got.
Once we have Aquaman and Wonder Woman, this war is over.
Oi.
God.
Oh my gosh.
I was protecting myself.
Yet you wear her helmet like a trophy.
Good point.
No, a warning.
Can't believe I ever loved you.
You never did. I'm happy to see that a real man is here to watch the end of man's world.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Say okay.
Oh.
Batman and Grifter, the boy idiot. Take your team up the right flank.
Did they just kill Batman?
They just kill. Wow. That's how it goes, you know.
Don't worry, Batman. I'll stop.
Oh, I thought he shot through his head.
You'll be as good
That's
as
what
new.
I thought. Oh, it's just like.
It's just a flesh wound.
Find the speedster. Flush him out. Change all this.
I won't stand by while people are... This is all your fault! This has worked out so well.
Oh, right in the leg.
My leg!
Oh.
I didn't do any of it. You did. Isn't there some little thing, some little good deed you might have done?
I saved Mom. It wouldn't have changed what happened before her murder.
You broke the time barrier, Flash. Ripples of distortion radiated out through that point of impact. Enough for events to happen slightly differently. And in a supreme act of selfishness, shattered history like a rank amateur. And I'm the villain?
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Speak the word.
Shazam!
I want to say it again real quick. I want to do it again. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Talk about your heart attack.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh!
Friend.
Oh no.
It's like, I don't even know you, man. Yeah, there's Orm.
Oh.
There will be no glorious victor, Diana.
What I do now, I do for the good of all.
As do I.
Oh.
Oh, that'd be a really bad way to get stabbed.
The world is about to end.
You'll die too.
Totally worth it. As long as I can siphon off the Speed Force, you can't escape this timeline. There just isn't enough Speed Force to go around.
Oh.
Oh.
This is why I use guns in my world.
You killed him. Not necessarily.
If you go back in time, he's still alive. So I'm not really a murderer. It's all perspective, Barry. All perspective.
Take this. Run.
Oh, Barry.
Oh my gosh, is he gonna make it?
Oh.
Barry! You have to stop!
Who the hell? Mom, I'm so sorry.
Oh, just the crippling
Just join the
economy.
land of the living. You don't finish the files by Friday, you'll be stuck here all weekend.
It's not the end of the world.
He gets fired.
Is everything all right?
It is now, honey.
You broke the chronal barrier, went back in time, prevented your mother's murder, and completely changed the time stream.
A gift.
This is my father's handwriting.
Oh.
You're one hell of a messenger.
Post credits. Guess we'll have to see it for next time. All right, just finished watching the Flashpoint Paradox. I really enjoyed this one. We had a lot of fun watching it. It's fun to see the more cartoony villains come in and then see Jen's reaction to that. She's like, who the heck is this guy? And like these really weird characters. I know from like a comic lover perspective, it's nice to see these characters that we probably won't see in live action anytime soon, if ever. So to see them just make brief cameos was neat. It was cool comparing some of the inspirational things that the live action Flash movie took from this. Like with Superman being like put in this government facility under a red light. I know they did the same thing in live action, but with Supergirl instead. Thomas Wayne as the Batman in this universe was really neat. Hal Jordan being the Green Lantern, and then in the future version, he's not. He's just like the pilot. I like that we got to see the alien that was supposed to give him the ring didn't and died. He's just sort of on display, and they're reverse engineering the ship. And then the big thing with Aquaman and Wonder Woman going at odds and sort of having an affair with each other, and then Wonder Woman killing Mera, leading to this World War III type thing. That was cool. There is the sense of like Barry Allen going back and saving his mom, creating this ripple, which I get, like this sort of butterfly effect. Though I agree with Barry Allen that usually it's from that point on that changes the things, whereas in this, their version is that it creates like a ripple going back in time too, because like it shouldn't have really affected where Clark Kent's ship would have landed. It really shouldn't have affected going back in time to where Bruce Wayne would have died. But I get that to explore these types of storylines, they would have to make it make sense in that regard. And I know some people like that or think that that would be the case if you could go back in time. It would ripple in the past too. So overall, I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun watching it. Jen, what did you think?
I actually really enjoyed it. The Flash, this was probably the best depiction of that character that I've seen so far. It's kind of a double-edged sword for me because I enjoy seeing all these other superhero characters and these other villains and whatnot. but I also don't have any historical information about some of these characters. Don't know their names, don't know even if they're like good or bad. I wish I had more information about some of these characters. I love the alternate universe, and I know that we've seen that before, but I thought this was done really well. Obviously, some of the events that happened we were familiar with already, with the changing of the mom dying and how that affects everything. The idea of Bruce Wayne's father being the one to survive. I thought that was fantastic and so much fun. I guess this would be my biggest criticism is I wish we got more Superman. I was looking forward to that, honestly. Just didn't get enough. We got some at the end there, but I would have liked to see more. Aquaman and Wonder Woman, the fact that they have this like weird love tryst that happened and then she ended up killing his wife, that was fun. They took a lot of chances in this movie. And I really enjoyed that. Like in this universe, Batman, the father Batman, being killed. There was a lot of the characters that were straight up killed. I thought that was great. I love when movies take those risks. I think that if they're done right, they can just magnify the brilliance of a movie, and they absolutely did that. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie. It was really, really gripping. I loved it, and I was a little iffy about the Flash, but loved that character. Also comical at points because like just, it's the same outfit, they just changed the colors. 9.5.
9.5?
Yeah.
Really?
I really, really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun moments. It was fun to kind of go down this road of like, what if? I think that was the best thing they could have done with this type of film. And they absolutely committed to that. And it was with every character. So that's all these different scenarios that we got to see an alternate way of it going. Wow. And that's so much fun. I love those.
Would you watch this one again?
I would watch this again.
I'm pretty surprised at your 9.5 rating. I'm glad you enjoyed it as much as you did. For me, I'm high. I'm not quite at a 9.5. I'm at a solid 8. I enjoyed this one a lot. Any complaints or critiques would just be nitpicks that aren't even worth mentioning. It was a lot of fun. I would definitely watch this again. And if this is the precursor for some of these other animated movies, I think we're in for a good time. And one of the other things that's really great about this is that this was PG-13. There's a couple that are rated R, I know. I think Under the Red Hood is R, I believe. So we can get those more mature themes in the animated format, like Wonder Woman, bringing up Mara's head and stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, that's pretty brutal. So I do like that we can do that in the animated realm. So solid 8 for me. I cannot wait to check out some of the others. We'll be interlacing a couple movies in between for those of you that don't really care about this or just want to get away from animated stuff in general. So for me, 8, but of course, these are just some of our thoughts. We'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. So leave us a comment down below. We'll check those out. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe so you can be notified when we post the next DC Animated Universe movie, and check out Patreon where you can watch some of these early before anyone else, ad-free until I post them. And you can watch the full-length reaction over there too. You'll just need your own copy to sync up with us. But for now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video, everyone. Take care.